Hey, good afternoon, everyone. I greet you all in wonderful name, of our Lord. Greetings to all and everyone. It's a pleasure to be on with you today to share some thoughts with you guys. About our public view, the public view us at times in the front lines of things. How the public see us when we step to the front line, when we step out boldly in our seeking, and we try to step out in front of everyone else that has seen you from the top of your head to the sole of your feet. They're seeing your whole person. They're seeing everything about you, from the top to the bottom. They're seeing your whole makeup, whether you be a male or a female. How does the public view your character? It is very important for us to understand um, character. Many times people are despised or rejected because of bad character. And I felt compelled in my spirit by the Lord to speak to all of us, all of God's creation, about how we view character. Character is nothing to compromise with. We cannot compromise when it comes to character, because it could turn out to be a blockage to us. It is very important that we view character for what it is, the plain truth of what it's supposed to be, and what it is at the moment, whether it need to be rebuked or corrected, whether it need to be despised or accepted. There's no way that we could really be a developed people when we accept unbalanced system and balanced people, who comes to the front, to say, okay, I'm representing this, I'm representing here, I want to represent, I want to position myself to be that. One thing that we as human beings, that we tend to look at faces, we look at the hair, we look at the color of the skin, how they speak, how their dress code is, what is their family background, who is this person, where they were born, and we tend to go deep into that person's life to see exactly who they're going to deal with, who are they going to have some sort of agreement with or partner with. So I'm saying, that, sometimes, we as human beings, we are very emotional people. We tend to move very emotional about things and jump into certain things in life. And when we look at us in the middle of it, there's always something that says, give us a red light, something that wasn't extremely done well. I'm a furniture maker. I make furniture, been making furniture since I was 17 years. I'm a professional furniture maker, so I will know exactly all the good and the bad furniture as by seeing. I could know whether the person has a good type of furniture or they don't have a good type of furniture. That's the discernment I developed over the years of my experience working on all different types of furnitures. So by that now I could discern how money should be spent on a particular project. I know exactly what the customer is asking for. I know exactly what to do and what not to do, in a certain project, because I had developed that learning ability over the years. And now I developed that character, that customers could trust me. They could call me and say, "Look, Dave, I have this project, or I have this guy doing this project. Is he doing the project right?" Or I could recommend somebody who I know has a good character when it comes to business transaction, money transaction, whatever it takes to get a customer at a place of completion happy. I know exactly who I can call on, who has a record of doing well. But we living in an age and a time where it has become so desperate in the earth. The earth has become so uncomfortable, so unrest with the politics that is going on around the world, the unrest that has taken place through race and all the sort of things, the financial um, lack, job, and all these things that are taking place in the earth has brought us to a place where we have become unrest, that we have to move to another state, move to another country. We got to get out because of all sort of things that are causing us to shift and to move. But it is very important, for in the midst of everything that we are experiencing, that we are being challenged in our earthly life to maintain or develop a lifestyle that has character. It is very important because I want to say this to you, that bad character will never last long. Bad character will never last long, whether it be a marriage, it be business, it be anything that where your view, your presence is. Bad character will not allow you to remain on the scene very long. And listen, if we do a research of history and we look at all those who came into authority, that they got an opportunity to be elevated to presidents, to be somebody in high position, given an opportunity to do something, or to build a house, whatever. And history has shown us that out of the 100,000 years that have passed, there's a few has made it out where they can we think about that person after they die, to say that person had a good character. That person never cheated me. That person came to my home, or came, somewhere in the public view, and you can remember that person and say, I could trace from the first day I met that person, that person showed for true integrity, true character. They never abused, they never misused me. They show a character that is outstanding. And it is very important. I'm telling you this today, to whether you be a politician, you be a diaspora, Wherever you are in the earth today, I'm telling you this by the grace of God today, that you are not going to stand upon the earth if you do not have good character. You will never be able to stand. If man don't remove you, God is going to remove you. You hear what I'm saying? If man doesn't remove you, God himself is going to remove you. God is going to move you if man doesn't move you. And we got to understand that God shows interest in every moment of our lives in the earth. He shows interest in everything that is good. Every single thing he shows interest that is good. Anything that is good and pleasant in his sight. He would even put his hands and his power into it to make sure it comes to pass. But you see, we cannot deceive ourselves. And this feel that we can deceive, they will know. Next 25 years, they will know what we have done. Just keep it under the table. Keep it in a way that, they wouldn't see the paperwork. Keep it under the table. Don't let us see all the transactions that is be taking place. Don't hide it here. Okay, put it in here. That they wouldn't know, they wouldn't see. Don't let them see it. Don't let them hear it. Don't put it in the email. Don't do it that way that they can see it. Keep that person away who are like to listen to our conversation. Don't invite them to the meeting today. Let them stay. We will keep our meeting today, and don't discuss it with nobody else. We have our softer talk. I know there are some people like that like to divide and separate things for their own benefits. And that's not a good character. That's not a good character. When you like to divide people who have the same interests like you, that's a bad character. You doing it that you could benefit, that you could have the better stand, the better voice, the better opinion. That's selfishness. And when someone has a selfish spirit, no one will have interest in you. Because what happens, selfishness acts is like a fruit on a tree. When that tree grows, always like a vine, let's put it as a vine. It grows in a vine and it runs all over the fence and it covers up everything. And when that fruit is bare and the husbandman comes and he tastes that fruit, if that fruit doesn't taste good, what he does, he throw it away. Taste another one, same thing, he throw it away. What they feel you do eventually, he's going to cut down that vine. He's going to cut it down. And what are you going to do? Throw it into the fire because it is not good. It is not good. It is not good. Public view in character is very, very important. I don't care where you travel to, how much money you got to go and do business, to do transact, whatever it is. If you haven't developed an honest attitude in what you're going to do, I'm telling you, it's all going to fall apart. your labor is going to be in vain. Some people don't like to be transparent at all. They don't like to be very secretive. It's good to be secretive, but when you're secretive in a sneaky, dirty way, that is where the whole thing become messy. I've seen some things, some videos. I've been listening carefully over the few weeks, about, I wouldn't want to say that. I haven't seen what I just heard. Because I don't want to transfer that message to that part. But viewing everything, hearing everything about what's happening and what has happened, it shows me plainly that these people did not have any conscience. They didn't have any character, no truthfulness about them. They were total liars from the beginning. Total liars. And what happened to them in their journey of trying to be somebody in the public, trying to stretch out your hands to help, it turned out that what was in darkness began to show in the light. They began to see that your hands was dirty and filthy. And what happened to you now, to you and your business and your agenda, whatever it was, it went all down the drain. Nobody wants to partake of it. Nobody wants to taste of it. Nobody wants to hear it. Nobody trusts you anymore. Because why? You abused your character. You abused it. And it's a shame. It's a shame on you. It's a shame that you have allowed yourself to go to that level of life, that where now your character is destroyed. Character is responsibility. Is a responsibility. Especially, when you want to step out in front. Everybody sees you. They see the color of your skin, they see your height, the thought. They know who you are. You are in public view. Everybody sees you. Everyone sees you. No matter where you come from, Jamaica, the Caribbean, England, UK, Spain, Brazil, wherever you come from, or pop up from, whether from down the ground, in a cave, from the mountains, the valley, in the jungle, wherever you come from, everyone is seeing you when you choose to come in front, to take leadership, to show yourself, to show your talent, whether you be a singer, a rapper, whoever you are, a preacher, a pastor, whoever you are, everyone is seeing you, whether you be Muslim leader, Islam leader, whoever you are, president, pope. Your character is very important, because I'm saying this to you that will not be long. I'm just sharing what is in my heart, that your labor will be in vain. No matter what you're going to do, you can spend millions of dollars on something to get it done. If you have bad character, I'm telling you, nobody want to do business with you. No one want to talk to you. Nobody even wanted to marry to their daughters, marry to their son. They don't want to even come to eat at your home. So it is very important to come the course. Do a personal view of yourself first before you could go and try to change others people's lives. Do a proper interview of your mindset, of understanding yourself, your personality, understanding you, your failures, your success, your strength, your weaknesses, and begin to do a good judgment of yourself and begin to work on yourself. So when it's time for you to take the course and that you are being prepared for, you will show up to be somebody that is excellent, somebody that they could trust, that they have confidence in. A murderer could never be trusted. He could be forgiven, but people will remember you. Whether it be 20 years, 30 years, they will walk on edge with you because they remember you're a murderer. But how can you develop and break that negativeness off of you? Is by developing now a more humble, loving, kind nature of a person, that where people could trust you, and you develop your temperance, because most people kill other people because they have no temperance. They're high tempered. They're very violent people. That's why some will remain in prison for years, because they're not trustworthy people. They still got tremendous anger in them. They're either mad off of their mother, their father, somebody, they got them angry, the school teacher, when they were young, and they developed this anger in them, or they couldn't get a job, and this monster developed inside of them. And that is how thieves are created. That is how murderers are created. People who have been abused in the family, they begin to abuse their children, abuse their wives, become an abusive person everywhere they go. They become a boss, and they become abusive to their workers, abusive to people. They don't care how they talk, what they say. They don't care. And they have developed that, and in their minds, they feel that they are doing the best thing, but you're not. You're only breaking down yourself. You think you're building, but when the storms and the tests test you, you break down. You begin to show exactly who you are from a broken state, from somebody that has been traumatized in life. You begin to show that ugly monster begins to come out of you. Somebody could tell me how much you love me. You got to show how much you love me. You got to show it for real. And somebody who understands what is love, what love feels like, not what is said, but what it is demonstrated by, you can't deceive me. Can't. Love is nothing that you can make up. You can't make up by giving me a cup of tea or giving me some bread. That's not love. Giving is not all. Oh, I'm going to give back. Give back what? You can't give nothing what you didn't have. And some of you gain a lot of things unfaithfully. Unjust gain, they call it. Some of you have a lot of money, but it's not money that you really work for. You didn't get it right. You cheated. Cheating monsters. Robbers, sell drugs, money, do all kinds of things to get money. You're cheaters. You're robbers. Bandits. Escape the system to go somewhere else to live. And you feel like, oh, I'm free. You're not free. Your character is stink. It's messed up. It is bruised and wounded. So who could you heal? Who could you restore? Your money can't even restore you because you still have filth come out your mouth. Out of your mouth, nothing comes out good. It's cursing and all these filthy things come out your mouth. You want to restore who? Restore who? First, you got to break down yourself. Break down who you are. That's why God talks about the potter and the clay. Some of us refuse to read the Bible. Refuse to read, the thing that could inspire us to change. But there's good things in the Bible. There's words of life. There's words that will bring life to us. if we take time to read and study the scriptures carefully, it's there to help us, to develop us to be the right person that God has designed us to be. Most of us, we get so compelled by other philosophies and teachings, that have been set out there to deceive us and distract us and take us off course and feel, okay, we're on the right road flowing. When you look at us, we are not the people that God designed us to be. Evil is still inside of us. Wickedness is still there. All the ugliness is still inside of us. It has not changed us to who we are, to who we're supposed to be. It has not. It has not. A man could have billions of dollars. A lot of people are rich in the world today. A lot of millions of people, they are rich. Rich like crazy. Have money like that. Have houses all over the place. But test them. They ain't got character. Test them and see what they have made up of. They don't have character. Because money don't make your character, beloved. What makes your character is understanding what your mechanism, understanding your makeup, understanding who you are first. Understanding your weakness and your strength. Understanding what you're lacking. And begin to develop yourself. I'm saying this today, that no matter how much you have in this world, money could never save your character. You could bribe who you want to bribe. Oh, cover up this for me, please. I did something here. Could you please pay the lawyer to cover up my what I did here, please? Or can you cover up this, cover up that? It can cover up your character. Character is something that you can't buy. I can't buy that. That's why I don't play with it. I know for me to come to that place, I was never perfect. From since a child coming up, I had my struggles of low character. Developing myself was a challenge. When I was a child, I think like a child. I was unlearned. I was undeveloped in my understanding. The choices I made in my early age of life, I had to stop at a certain time and say, look, it's time to change. It's time to make myself look better in this world I'm living. It's time to make my appearance, my voice, my life be heard in the right way. It cannot bring change in a corrupt society if I am corrupt. There are a lot of people moving all over this world today who go into the Caribbean, they go into Africa, they go into Spain, they're going here, there, and they're trying to bring change. If we haven't changed, we can't bring no change. Can't. Our labor will be in vain. Because why? It's going to be tested. It's going to be proven whether you'll be true or whether you'll be false. It's going to be proven. And a lot of people are being proven today. The light has shined on them. Everybody's seen the open view of who they are. And their name and their fame, most intention is going down the drain. Some of us have good intention, but they have a weakness, a laundering of money, not being transparent enough not keeping your word, not letting your yea be yea and your nay be nay, not letting your yes be yes and your no be no. I think people will respect us when we learn without feeling. When we say no, people will respect us. And when we keep our word by saying yes, we get even more respected. But when there's a doubleness of standard in our words, in our promises, nobody will respect us. No one will respect us. Nobody. I'm telling you, no one will respect us. So it is very important that we begin to develop ourselves. Because, let me tell you something, beloved. See me? I don't want to die and nobody can write about me. Excuse me 1 minute. Just put a plug on this. All right. Just want to just charge the computer. Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to die and nobody can write about me. Some of us writing books about ourselves. There's nothing wrong with that. Writing about the trauma they went through when they were a child, writing about themselves and making money for books. No, I don't want that. I want people to write about me. Because they did it in the Bible, it was done. There was a man called Job. There was a man. There was. And they write about the person's character, their life, their challenges, their success, their failures, their dreams and their vision and their hope in God. They write about the good, the bad, and the evil, which I expect that when they write about me, they will speak about my experience, my hope. And how this is going to develop for me, for my benefit, is by I maintaining my character well, developing a strength that in the midst of everything that challenged my character, I overcome. I overcome the challenge to lie, to remain truthful. I overcome the challenges that will come to make my mind think evil, envy, all those negative things that will break me down, to make my lifetime in the earth unsuccessful, to make everything that will make my name stand out after I die. I have to overcome it. All negative things, I have to. So that's my pursuit. That's my dream. That's my passion, to pursue from within me, to pull out what I've been created with, to pull out the real me out of me, the God in me, the ruler in me, to pull him out and make him live out of me, that I can represent myself and the God who called me and birthed me in the earth, to represent him properly, that I can fulfill my assignment in the face of smiling faces, rejoicing faces, when I get in contact with people and I turn my back to go my separate way, there must be always a smile. That's my desire. That's my passion. That's my cry. I don't want that what my character becomes so nasty that nobody wants me around. Nobody wants to hear me. Nobody wants to do any sort of things with me because why my character is nasty. That's not good. That's not good. We got to change the way that we think. We got to change it. We have learned the ways of the Babylonians. We have learned the ways of the wicked system. We have learned how to be evil more than good. We learn how to fight physically each other, bust up each other's face to get money. We learn how to be evil and strong against each other, but not against the things that destroys us mentally and spiritually. We have not developed ourselves enough to maintain character in the public view. Remember what I'm saying today. In the public view, whether it be a family with your children, in your home, your wives, your work, and your job, your business, wherever you are, your church, where God is giving you trust over, whatever it is, you go to another nation to be a diaspora, whatever it is you have the power in, is very important for us to understand the view that you have. That view is very important. I don't care who you are. That view that people are seeing you through, that light that is shining through in the face of those who haven't seen light for a long while, who haven't seen something different for a long while, is very important. If that character is messed up, I'm telling you, no one will trust you. No one will trust you. It's very important to develop a sound character. A very, very sound character is very important. Very, very important. Very important. Character, in the definition, means the mental and moral quality distinctive to an individual. It is very distinctive. Some people like to run away from their problems, run away from the issues. You know, it's very important to understand that if you are committed to something here financially, you should not leave it and run away and feel get away from it. You cannot run away from debts. If you have debts, you gotta pay debts. You have to pay debts. You could run as far as you want, miles away. Your name, whether it be Christopher Columbus, your name, Tom Cruise, your name. Wherever you go, some people try to change their name, you know, to hide their character. Oh, my name is not Tom Cruise. I'm Harry Bartholomew. changing their name, so it will not be known when they go to another place. But somebody will figure you out. Somebody will know you. They say, wait, I know this guy. He's not Harry Bartholomew. He's Tom Cruise. We've been looking for him here in America for 20 years. Oh, that way he is. I will let them know where he is. And let go get him. So when you try to run and change your identity, feeling you could be a culprit somewhere else. You see, people with bad character never decide to make a change. They didn't allow the bad effect that was on them where they were presently to bring that change. And the bad effect is still affecting them. Change is a must. Your bad character will be like an earthquake under your feet. Destroy everything that you work hard for in life. That you try to do is going to destroy. I can't afford to lose my character. So I'm not playing with it. I'm not making no foolish decision to put myself, follow no foolish person. Say, you have to sell some drugs. Okay, you can make $1,000 right now. And you've been so foolish. Say, okay, who have to take it to? You had to go down the road, turn left, turn right, go upstairs, and that guy, the first guy by the door, give him it. And the first guy you go to is a cop, arrest you, and get arrested for selling drugs. And what happened now? You can't get a job. You can't get nothing because you got arrested. Because you choose to operate with the wrong character. And everything in this life has to be done honestly. Has to be done for you to enjoy the benefits of your life, to enjoy everything that you have, your money, your house, your children, to enjoy everything is to what? Is to do good. Is to do what? To do good. Not bad, not contrary to good. Good is always good. One word, meaning fair, just, upright, straight across the table. Firm, clean, pure, transparent, fair. Is to do good all the days of your life. Oh, and listen, when we do good, everything that is around us, that is in power to help us, is going to help you. It will become your resource of success. Today, we have here in America, we all know about the politics thing that is going on here in America. This one saying is fair, this one saying is just, this one saying he's a good person, this one saying, oh no, he's not a good person, he's a racist, he's this, he's that, he's that. But if we were to judge everything based on character, not one was worthy to stand in the gap on the behalf of a nation. None. What we're dealing with right now is favoritism. I favor him more. I favor this one more. I like this one more. I think he will benefit more. And we judge it in that way, in favoritism, but not character. That's why nations fall and go into war. That is why so much evil take place in a nation. Death, wars, rivalry, poverty pops up all of a sudden. And all manner of evil begins to pop up. This one side of witchcraft, all kind of things sort of fight, all kind of fleshly wars begin to pop up all over. Because why? Character has failed. We choose favoritism above character. Favoritism. You choose to choose favor. I favor this one. No, it's not going to work. It is not going to work. We have to become a people that is really in a place where we have developed to be mature enough in the public view that they can say with proof that this person is worthy. You see, when we choose favoritism, it cripples us. It don't really heal us. It don't heal us. It would not heal us. It's not going to heal us as a nation. It is not going to heal us. Money cannot heal a nation. It cannot restore a nation. It cannot restore a people. What restores a people is when they have good character leadership. Yeah, good character leadership, uncompromised character leadership, showing the fruit down the line of who he or she is, not a favoritism person or compromised person by the people or the people's choice, but someone who has developed themselves through their challenges and not overcome their challenges, that has overcome their weakness, that overcome everything they faced, that they overcome. That person is now worthy of leadership. That person is now worthy for public view. That's what the Bible told us, don't ordain a novice. Why? Because you're going to fail. You're going to fail. Everybody going to see your immaturity, a baby stage thinking, speech, attitude. And then everybody will say, what have I done? Oh my God. We have done this. And that's why now they're trying all how to get rid of the baby. Trying to put in someone that is mature, who is not one-sided, who is not compromising. So our effort of coming to the public view is very, very important. And I want to challenge us as a people of color for us to develop an attitude of good character. Let's not allow what happened to us within our oppression decline us, but let it lift us up that we can be a better people, a better representative of ourselves. Okay, so God bless you all, and we will talk again soon. Okay, God bless you all. That's all I have to say for now. Okay, God bless.